Hello everyone and welcome to a new ATFX video. My name is Gonzalo Cañete and this video is to give you an update before the results introduced by Apple on the market Thursday, 2nd of November. Let me set the screen so we can go into details and I can give to you more specifications about what exactly is the evolution of this company and what we can expect from its results. Full screen. First of all, we're going to identify what's the Apple source of incomes, like we did with our previous companies. We're going to understand also the business model, and we're going to understand what's the projects they got for the future, for the coming years. First of all, Apple's main source of revenue comes from the sale of its products and services. Mainly the products, we will see now exactly the amounts of income generated per product, and we also going to take a look on the services that for the last few years Apple has been introducing to the market. The iPhone is Apple's biggest source of revenue by product. It's generating by far the mainly incomes of the company. Other major products include Mac line of personal computers, the iPad, Apple Watch, and Apple TV is also a source of income for the company. Apple also has fasting growth services business that includes its iCloud cloud service and its digital content streaming service such as Apple Music and Apple TV Plus. Now going into detail, the main source of the incomes, in this case, the iPhone, the most famous smartphone in the world, it's generated last year over $205 billion for the company. Apple flagship products, the iPhone has been a major driver of the company's financial success. Mainly impact on the price is caused by the introduction or by a presentation of every new update on this mobile phone. In 2022, the iPhone generated over 205 billion in revenue, accounting for more than 52% of Apple's net sales. Going to the next source of income, which is the Mac, the computers, 40 billion in 2022. The Mac lineup, including iMacs, MacBooks, and Mac Pro computers, has a dedicated customer base among professionals and creatives. We're going to see also that one of the main projects and the last updates and upgrades on this company is actually one of the chips they developed for the computers, which is the M2. We're going to go into detail in the coming slides. But mainly in 2022, the Mac generated 40 billion in revenue, contributing to Apple's overall financial success. Again, the second source of income. Third source of income is the watch, Apple Watch. In addition to its hardware products, Apple Services segment has witnesses remarkable growth. Services like Apple Music, iCloud Store, Apple Play, and Apple Store have contributed significantly to the company's overall revenue. The Apple Watch in particular holds a leading position in the smartwatch market, driving substantial sales and revenue for Apple. Let me check if actually I can give to you also the numbers for Apple Watch, which I think I got it. iPad, Mac, iPhone. Let me share this screen with you so we can see also in detail. In the case of, we got the iPad. Apple's range of iPad tablets provide a portable and versatile computing experience. The iPad Pro models, designed for professionals, have gained in popularity and contribute to Apple's financial success. In 2022, iPad sales accounted for over 29 billion in revenue. And now, in the case of the watch, the Apple Watch is classified what we call wearables and accessories. Apple wearables and accessories such as Apple Watch, iPods, and other accessories have become significant revenue generators. The Apple Watch in particular holds a leading position in the smartwatch market, driving substantial sales and revenue for Apple. This category generates over 41 billions in revenue for the last year. So 41 billions for Apple Watch and also AirPods and the rest of the accessories that we have been seen recently as one of the main products of this company. Now, coming to the numbers, we also need to check software. We also need to check hardware. And this is the time for the hardware. I want to introduce you and show you a few details in terms of the last updates they have been generating on hardware sides. Let's go to the products. New products for 2023 and full screen. Looking ahead, Apple has introduced several new products in 2023, including the new 14 inches and 16 inches MacBook Pro models equipped with update of M2 Pro and M2 Max chips, new M2 and M2 Pro Mac Mini machines, and a new largest resize 299 HomePod. These new products has been the potential to further drive Apple's revenue growth. This is completely new. I mean, the chips M1 and M2 is the first chips that Apple is doing above the usual microchips they were using in the past, developed by Intel. Still today in the market, you can find for 2019, 2020, and 2021, you can find also some computers from Mac, these Mac Pro, the last ones, with Intel. But since the last couple of years, Mac has been developing the computers using the M1 and now the M2 microchips as a main core for the computer. Let's go also to the projections on terms of the numbers. Apple has also announced software updates for all of its platforms, debuting EOS or iOS, i operative system 16, iPad OS 16, TV OS 16, Mac OS Sonoma, Watch OS 10, and Vision OS, all operative systems developed by in this case, by Apple. So we're talking about hardware, now we're talking about software. We're talking about the software developed by the company. These updates aim to enhance the user experience and drive customer satisfaction. Going to results and revenues, as you can see, I forgot a few X there, but going to revenues, we can see what was the revenue generating the last quarter, Q2, and was the estimation for the Q3 to be published on Thursday. So we got the last one, Q2 was 1.26 EPS, English per share, $1.26 per share. We also got a total revenue for the Q2 in 81.8 billions of dollars. Now for the Q3, the estimation says we're going to receive $1.39 per share, and the total revenue for this quarter, Q3, is going to be around 89.42 billions of dollars. If we move also to, we move also to revenue and results. If we make a comparison between revenue and results, I just took from Seeking Alpha all the net income generated by the company and the EPS, earnings per share generated by the company since 2013. So almost 10 years of history. And we can see that the evolution was positive. It was good. The EPS is about $5 for the first time in the last 2 years. And it's gaining like a record of almost 100 billions of annual revenue on the company. Net income, sorry, not revenue. Net income for this company is almost 100 billions since 2021 and 2022. It's also important to highlight here that the growth of the net income has decreased. If you can see, the last 2 years has been almost the same, remain almost flat compared with the previous periods. For example, from 2020 to 2021, the change was almost the double. And since then, it didn't generate too much different. Going forward, price history, I would like to say also one interesting correlation, and also the spread also created between SP500 has a benchmark as a kind of a reference, and Apple has the main company. You can see that actually is, full screen please, is generating almost, let me highlight this. We're coming from 2020, it was really close, the evolution, the returns generated by both markets. But since then, the tech companies has been doing super well comparing with the rest of the equity. So as you can see here, we will say that either tech companies are overvaluated, or the rest of the companies, equity in general, SP500, the whole basket of equity is underestimated. So either one case or another, which is give to you even a kind of correlational or arbitrage strategies here. but mainly what we can see here is like the evolution of Apple has been amazing comparing with the evolution of the whole market in relation. Okay, so that's the price history and the reference and the difference between one and another. We also got here a relative straight index, one of the main indicators for equity. If you take a look, it's giving to you how Apple price and RSI is in a kind of position that is showing to you that is not actually super valuated in terms of RSI. In terms of this indicator, we can see that actually the price should be more or less cheap, let's say, in comparison with the previous prices and the relative indicator. Relative indicator is giving to us a parameters around 50, last update done on Wednesday, 50, which is around in this area, is giving to you certain signals of strength and eventually an increase on the price. However, we will see indicators are not actually the last word in this case. We're gonna see now in full screen, we're gonna see now the price, evolution of the price, because you know what it says, right? Price is the last indicator. Price is the only indicator that is telling to you the truth. And if we take a look on this indicator, we can see that actually the evolution of Apple prices has been decreasing since, I will say since summer. We have been dropping the price constantly. Because of this, I will mention that in my eyes, at least, it's given to you certain confidence to buy maybe Apple around $155 per share, or even the next level, an important support, around $140 or $135.50 per share. Therefore, we don't see this company doing an amazing job for the last 6 months, regardless the results introduced, regardless the results they are giving. Maybe the cause of this is also the flat net income generated. As I say, the last 2 years, it was not a big difference on the net income published for this company. And therefore, it means like the company is getting outdated. They need to do something new and fresh to convince the market that they still are a leader. Otherwise, we're going to see how the price is again dropping for almost $200 per share to $170 per share, $30 per share, 15% of drop since the maximums of this year. And therefore, watch out, be careful, be cautious with this company, because probably we are not going to see any buy orders until the price is approaching to the $155 per share. And still, even in that case, if the price is still dropping, we got the 200 periods moving average. We also got a strong support line in around $140 to $135.50 per share. I think that's all. And remember, like I always say, if you want to suggest any particular asset you want to get analyzed or check on the market or prices and so on, please let me know, contact me, and I'm gonna prepare for you that report. Apart of that, thank you so much for seeing this video. And if you like it and you like this content, please thumb up, give me a like, and also subscribe this channel to follow the coming updates. Take care. Bye-bye.